In this video, I'm going to talk about IP cookie binding. Now, this is one of the features available within the Microsoft Power Platform managed environment. So, if you have a managed environment enabled for a specific environment, then you can utilize this feature. Now, what does this feature do? The IP based cookie binding is basically a security technique that helps protect Dataverse against cookie replay attacks. IP cookie binding prevents session hijacking exploits in Dataverse. Now, a cookie replay attack occurs when an attacker intercepts a valid cookie and exploits it to impersonate the user who originally created the cookie. So basically, it's about if you're logged into, say, Power Platform environment, and if you get hold of the cookie, okay, and if that cookie is used in a different machine to access the same environment, then those can be tracked by this particular feature. Now, IP based cookie binding evaluates the IP address associated with the cookie in the request. If the IP address in the request does not match the IP address of the device from where this system has been accessed, or from where the cookie was originally created, the Dataverse API will automatically reject the cookie. Now, this ensures that only the legitimate and authorized users are able to access the system, and it prevents the attacker from using the stolen cookie to gain unauthorized access. IP based cookie binding is like a real time solution, which means it can detect and prevent cookie replay attack as soon as they occur, providing this added level of security. And on the right hand side, you may see the place where you can enable those cookie based setting. Now, remember, this is for managed environment. So, if you do not have a managed environment, then you can't turn the setting on. Okay. So, let me show you in a graphical format. So, take for example, if you have this, say, Dataverse environment. Okay, so you have this Dataverse environment. So, okay, and here you have this your own laptop. Okay, so if you are accessing a Dataverse environment, so what happens is once you access this Dataverse environment and once you are authenticated, then couple of information is of relevance over here. Now, one is your IP address. So, IP address of this machine. Okay, so let's assume the IP address is say 61.1.2.23. Okay, so this is your IP address, and then once you are authenticated, then you get a cookie as well. Okay, so you get a cookie. So now, this cookie is specific to your authentication, which you have connected using this environment. Okay, so this let's assume cookie is some characters. Okay, so let's say this is the character. Now, say if there's an attacker. Okay, now this is an attacker over here, which is using some different laptop. Now, this attacker get hold of your cookie over here. Okay, now remember, attacker can't have that same IP address, so the IP address of attacker would be say 12.32.25 dot say 25. Okay, now what the attacker will do, attacker will uh, try getting this cookie. Okay, so attacker will get this cookie and take this cookie, and with the help of cookie and with the help of IP, it will try to impersonate this user and try to get this. So this action is called as a cookie replay attack. Now, Dataverse, if it is not a managed environment, then what Dataverse will do, it will just look into the cookie and it will try providing the response. Okay, but what if uh, the cookie replay attack is been enabled within your managed environment? Then Dataverse will check couple of things. One, it will check cookie, and second, it will check IP address as well. Now, once the IP address and cookie information is matched, then only the response will be sent back. Okay. Now, in this case, cookie matches. Okay, so all good, but IP address does not match. Okay, and then once the IP address does not match, then this information will not be sent. Okay, and a specific information or alert will be generated so that the administrator knows that there is some sort of cookie replay attack being happening in the system. So that's the logic basically behind this particular feature. So how to configure? So if you go into environments and go into specific environment which has managed environment enabled, so go to the settings, and under settings you can expand this and go to into product, go to say privacy and security, and in privacy and security there is a switch which say enable IP address based cookie binding. So if you turn this on, then IP address based cookie policy will be set. So if you see here, this is how you turn on and turn off the switch. So that's it, folks. This is an added security within the managed environment, which will prevent cookie replay attacks if you have the managed environment set up for a specific environment. Thanks for watching.